Albert Hoyt.
Okay.
And he owned that all the way down to the bottom of the hill where that other house is. He owned all that, and he owned that across the road all the way back in there where Bobby Scott owns.
Yeah, okay.
But he owned all that, but there was an old house that sat about 100 feet down the hill from y'all.
Okay.
And we lived there. My uncle owned it, but
On
we
the
actually
west end there.
On the west,
on the
where we
west end.
Where we cleared it up, yeah.
The old
And
big oak
what
tree.
happened was it had a fuse box and it blew fuses. And my uncle was there that day, and he went in there and put a penny behind the fuse. And fire started coming out of all the electric boxes, and he burnt the house down trying to
get power.
Trying to do good. So that's a little history about that place. And then you remember the Dyer guy had built it. He built y'all's house.
Which one of the Dyers? I can't. We
I tried to think what
it's not Steve. It's
no, I know it's a
Jim.
different.
It's Jim Dyer.
Is it Jim?
Jim
okay.
Dyer.
At one time I could tell you his name, but it's went.
And probably Terry Brewer helped him, but Jim Dyer, he built that house that y'all living in. And then after that, after Jim sold that, then the Kenneth Stroud bought it.
Yeah, I knew some of the Strouds lived there.
Kenneth Stroud owned that for a while.
Do you know who put the garage on?
No, I don't.
Or when the pond was dug, or
I don't know
none of that. Because we done the old little shed down that the tornado or the storm or thunderstorm or something. It got rid of the big oak tree, and I was sad to see that go.
Yeah.
Does y'all's property have on just a little bit across the road?
Yeah, just a little bit across the road.
There used to be a little barn right there.
Oh, it was?
Oh, really?
Okay.
And Uncle Buddy owned that little bit of strip right there.
There's a little bit across the road that we do own.
We've got over a clean part of it up on just right on the side of the road.
Trying to figure out exactly where it's at, but it's hard to tell.
We kind of took the deed and kind of measured and cut down what kind of.
And then, of course, Uncle Buddy sold Bobby Scott most of that, and then he owned a little tract where that little place is over there.
Where Baker and them lives. He owned. He used to be.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He owned that.
There used to be a little trailer sitting there too.
Yeah, it was a brown trailer. Uncle Buddy lived, and then I had a trailer beside it. I don't know if you remember. I put a trailer in there.
Well, it seems like I remember it. I can remember a trailer being sitting beside that little block house there.
And anyway, we had a trailer there. Uncle Buddy let me move there, and then I sold it to Jamie.
Yeah.
And it burnt down too.
Oh my goodness.
Now who used to live in the house where Sextons lived across the road there? Or do you not? I mean,
the little house. We built that little house there. We're Sextons, Joe.
I don't. There's a girl that's kin to Doris Washburn and all the Washburn family.
Oh, David Washburn.
David Washburn and all them. It's they had an older brother named Bill, and his daughter bought that. If you're talking about right beside that pond, kind of at the end of the road.
No. We're talking about the one lives right across from the Bakers.
Brian and all them used to live, and
okay.
I don't know.
But yeah, I knew she was one of the Washburn's daughters. But is it Bill Washburn? Okay, I did know that.
Well, you know that house that the Bakers lived in.
Yeah.
When this house burnt, we ended up. Aunt Ruby and Uncle Buddy lived there for a while.
Yeah, I think I remember them living there. It was a little block house.
Yeah. Did you remember Miss Sullivan at the end of that gravel road down there past the Bobby Scott?
I think at one time when we visited Miss Exie Harris, I think we went up there for something one time about her dogs or something. I don't know.
But anyway, she kind of got blind, and we went up there, and she was eating green bologna.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. But she didn't know it. I mean, her eyes were so bad.
My goodness.
But she had a plum thicket right there by her house, and we would go pick plums.
Yeah.
And we would can plum jelly but we picked plums down there. So anyway, I'm giving you a little history.
He's asked me, and I knew some of the family, but I couldn't tell.
I know you had mentioned it before when we was in the station.
I'm trying to think of who owned that Brian Mathis. I know Richard owned it, but I'm trying to think this guy worked for the electric company. I cannot think of his name. But he bought that. Richard bought it from him.
So was it Doxy's maybe?
Yeah, his name was Dotsy. Yeah,
because at one time that road used to be Doxy Road instead of Brassville Road.
That's Brassville.